Hola, Portugal. I am Miguel, Álava, Managing Director of AWS in Spain and Portugal. And I'm really glad to be part of this event today and share with you our vision on how innovation and cloud computing are transforming business, how cloud computing has evolved for being a technology play to being a real business transformation agent. And I would like to start sharing with you a quote from Jeff Bezos that says something that, in my opinion, is quite profound and is at the cornerstone of everything that we're going to be discussing with you today. And he says that in today's era of volatility, change, uncertainty, there is only one sustainable advantage, which is agility. Anything else can be copied or is not sustainable. And that agility actually is fueled by innovation, and that innovation is actually fueled through technology. We have seen that very clearly during the pandemic, these hard times that we lived, where companies actually that were agile, they were adapted, they were able to capitalize on the opportunity that the situation presented to them, and they came out stronger from that. And we see a lot of data from the market that shows that digital transformation is more critical today than ever. It's not only critical, it's not a nice to have, it's actually vital. It's a matter of survival. And I wanted to share with you a recent study that shows the life expectancy on top 500 companies in the S&P 500 are in decline for 33 years in 1964 to 12 years in 2027, right? And that trend continues, and it's going to get deeply steeper, and it's going to go quicker, right? And more data for you. According to a McKinsey study, 9 out of 10 companies, they believe the industry would be disrupted. And they would be disrupted with digitalization and advanced technology. Yet, even knowing that, only 1 out of 6 believe in responding. So companies out there, they do recognize the challenge/opportunity. They do recognize the situation, yet they are paralyzed. They don't know how to react, or they have challenges executing on that transformation. And this transformation is no longer a choice. It's not something that you can actually think about doing. It is now that people have to go bold into making sure that that transformation is a success. So if we take that into account, I thought it could be interesting to share with you what are the keys to reinvention. What are those critical success factors that we need to have in our customers to make sure that that transformation is a success? The first one is leadership willingness to reinvent, right? I mean, reinvention requires courage, determination, persistence, and it's got to come from the top. It is a business decision, right? Long distance are the times where people believe cloud was a technology decision. Obviously, technology is a critical factor in terms of making that transition, but it's a business decision. It's about evolving, changing, and transforming the entire organization. The second one is the acknowledgement that you cannot fight gravity. We need to embrace external trends. I would like to share with you an example. That's Netflix. Netflix is an AWS customer, and many of you may know. And they actually knew customers wanted to consume video, not by renting DVDs, that was the business back then, but streaming the content. And they were courageous enough to disrupt, to cannibalize the business. And now they're the leader on the video streaming business, right? We need to make sure that we don't fight gravity and we embrace external trends. Very important, right? The third one is we need to embark talent that is hungry to invent, willing to make mistakes, ready to take risks. And talent is going to become more and more a competitive advantage for companies, for countries, for economies, for societies. The fourth one is, technology is out there not only, but mainly to solve problems and to capitalize on opportunities. Technology is not there just for technology's sake. It is great to have technology as long as it's at the service of solving customer problems or capitalizing on customers' opportunities. The fifth one that I want to share with you is speed, right? Speed disproportionately matters for businesses. And I want to share with you that it's a choice. It is a business choice. It's up to each customer to go at the speed that they want to go, right? We actually have a way to describe that in Amazon, which is a one-way door decision versus two-way door decisions, right? Most of the decisions that we take on a daily basis, they are reversible decisions. So we don't need to spend that much time. We just need 50, 60% of the data because those decisions are reversible. And we're going to get much more business advantage if we take those decisions quick versus getting all of them right? There are some key decisions that we need to spend a lot of time that actually we need to have as much data as possible. And those are one-way door decisions, right? But most of the decisions that we take today, they can be executed much, much faster. The sixth one is avoid complexity, right? As we go fast, we need focus. And in order to execute faster with focus, we actually need to avoid complex processes. We need things, processes, actions that are easy to execute and easy to explain to the teams, right? The seventh one is you don't need to do this alone. You need to use a platform that got the broadest and deepest services, right? And obviously, as you may guess, with more than 200 products, more than 15 years of experience, 2,757 new features and services launched just in 2020, Amazon Web Services, I believe, is the right platform for you. And the last one is, as we are transforming companies, we are really going deep into fighting with the status quo. We want things to be different, right? And fighting with the status quo means that we need a compelling event. And that compelling event sometimes, and in many occasions, comes with aggressive top-down goals set up by leadership, business and technology leadership, right? That is a way to mobilize the organization and to make sure they have the mindset and the focus on transforming the business. Now, we know that transformation is a hard work. The good news is that you don't have to do this alone, right? Our customers need to focus on innovating, on creating that value into their value chain, that competitive advantage to their customers. And we, in this case, Amazon Web Services, take care of the undifferentiated heavy lifting. We are already helping many customers in the Portuguese market, and I have to say, it's been an incredible welcome since we opened our office in Portugal, from small and medium businesses to enterprises, to the digital ecosystem, to the government, that are working hand in hand with us in terms of transforming the business. We have many examples. I'd like to share with you some of them. Enterprise customers such as Galp and EDP, to digital native and unicorn companies such as Jumia, Toldesk, OutSystems, something very close to our hearts, such as the Portuguese Football Federations, to the agreement that we signed with the Portuguese government, Mais Digital, which is actually focusing on three pillars: boosting digital talent in Portugal, transforming the public administration into being more digital, and also going hand in hand to transform small and medium businesses and also enterprises. Before I close, I wanted to provide some thoughts and some advices from the multiple transformations I have seen across Amazon Web Services customers around EMEA. We do know that it's not easy to start with these transformations, and many customers are tempted to think through analogy, meaning they actually are searching or looking to define the strategy, looking and eventually copying what others are doing. You know, they go to Silicon Valley, or they are looking for examples of successful companies. And this is great, right? It's flattering, and you know, it's a good way to start getting inspiration. But it's important to realize that copying somebody else's success is unlikely to work for you. Each of us, each customer is unique, and therefore the transformation journey is also unique. All customers' strategy need to be focused. Your strategy needs to be focused on your strength, on your positioning, on your brand, on your customers, on your people, on your product, on the unique competitive advantage that you have and nobody else has, right? And actually, that is what you should maximize. That is where you need to build up. And that's what you really need to gain or evolve those assets to continue being relevant and adding value. To close, I want to leave you with this thought, right? Digital transformation is not a technology, right? It goes deep into the way a customer or your enterprise, your organization operates, think, acts, right? It's not just the use of an advanced technology. It's a cultural change. It's a cultural change that actually touches people, processes, organizations, obviously technology as well, but it goes across the entire company. And it's not a process that got a beginning and an end, right? There's no finish line to digital transformation. It's a way of being. It's a way of walking, right? And obviously, new technologies help us, but they require a new mindset. They require new skill sets. They require new tool sets that are really necessary to establish what we started from, an agile organization that is fueled by innovation and therefore by technology that is supported by an agile cloud-based systems. I would like to invite you to continue the journey with Amazon Web Services. We've launched recently AWS Flow 11, a platform that gives you access to AWS resources, from one-to-one mentorship, to access to all the events available in Portugal. This platform also allows you to register into a community of your interest and participate in exclusive events that are advertised there. I encourage you to join and stay informed of all the activities we run in the Portuguese market and to take good benefit of that. Also, in just a few weeks, with the partnership that we have with IDC, we have 3 more webinars coming this fall, focusing on migrations, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and security, the perfect tools for your digital transformation journey. I hope you can join us. I hope you can have a fantastic event today. Obrigado, and good luck with your digital transformation, and count on us on AWS to be your partner for that.